G'day guys, it's the ranting Aussie. How's life living in a fucking jungle? Well, I'll tell you what, it's like living in a jungle at the moment if you're over in Berkeley University, isn't it? The provocateur himself, right-wing aficionado, conservative dude, whatever you want to say, Milo Yiannopoulos. Always causing a bit of shit over there, but he didn't even get a chance to cause any shit. What's the point of being a provocateur if you can't even provoke? Your name provokes. Well, you know, you guys feed the tiger, he's going to keep coming for you. I can't get over the bullshit I've seen. I've seen professors scream profanity at people, saying, I'm a professor at this school and fuck you, fuck you for defending Nazis, talking about Milo. Now, Milo Yiannopoulos might be a lot of fucking things, but he ain't a Nazi. And he loves you fuckers for calling him a Nazi, though. I don't really understand what you're hoping to achieve. And by doing this whole leftist, poor victim me, so I have the right to fucking light fires and graffiti shit and invite Antifa to our university to do their anarchy and their fucking communist bullshit. You know, you already hate Trump. Why the fuck are you doing this? People are just going to look at you and go, well, you're just a bunch of cunts and we're going to vote Trump back in. Yeah, same with CNN. They try to make it out like Milo was doing the wrong thing. I saw a couple of headlines, saying, oh, right-wing extremist Milo Yiannopoulos has caused these... He hasn't caused shit. Didn't even get a chance to talk. I think he was going to talk about microaggressions. Now, bullshit they are, and they are. Anyone who can turn to me and say that me saying bar black sheep has connotations and I'm making fun of people with dark coloured skin when I'm singing a nursery rhyme about a sheep and then putting that in modern context. I mean, we all love digging up history and it might have been in reference to darker skinned people, I don't know. But in modern day context, what I learnt was it was a sheep with black wool. But these days, you say bar black sheep, and some dickhead is bound to come up to you and go, it's racist because it's got the word black. And you wonder why Trump won. Now, I personally, when it comes to Trump at the moment, I think he's barking up a wrong tree. He's keeping his promises, he's keeping his commitments, but where are they going? What's he got behind that? It's no good having step one if you don't have a step 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 behind it. For example, this medieval, well, it is kind of medieval in a way, I suppose. The whole Middle East ban is banning 7 or 8 countries. They're not the most populous Muslim countries. They're not the ones where a majority of the dangerous terrorism is coming from. It was one of Obama's lists, but Obama in the Middle East was a bit of a fucking tyrant, as far as I'm concerned. He made George W. Bush look like fucking, I don't know, Mother Teresa. Not that I like Mother Teresa, but you get the analogy. So, he's banned these countries, and now what? Oh, we're going to do something about the Muslim terrorists in the next 90 days. Is that the plan, Trump? From what I've seen, you got fuck all, mate. Haven't heard anything extra. It's like, okay, we're doing step 1. Oh, where's step 2? Where's step 3? Where's step 4? Where's the actual plan here? I don't think there's a plan. And this is where you're going to fall down, Mr. Trump, and all those Trump supporters who are always Trumpers. This is where he's going to really fall down. He doesn't have a plan. He just has a series of promises and nothing to back them up beyond those initial promises. So it's becoming more and more obvious to me that Trump is going to be pretty much, as I predicted initially, a lame duck president. He's going to pull out a few rabbits out of hats and then they're going to starve because he hasn't got carrots to feed them. But all these people who hate Trump, they're coming out and they're making themselves look like the assholes they are. They're coming out and they're going, we hate fascism, but we're not going to let people speak with a different opinion, which ironically makes you a fascist. We're going to riot and destroy things and fuck everything up because we didn't get our own way, or to get our own way, that's fascist. That is fucking fascist as fuck. These people are losers, and they're going to keep losing. I mean, ultimately said, and I'm going to say this. This is a true statement. If Donald Trump had have had anyone but Hillary Clinton, and it was hers to lose, and she lost it. If it had been Sanders or any of the other people in the Democratic Party, you think Trump would have won? Probably not. I don't think he would have had a chance in hell, especially if the other Democratic person gone, all right, he's in the Rust Belt, we're going to the Rust Belt, and we're going to say, look, no, you know that we've got a history of looking after you, which both sides always say and never do anything about. Let's see if Trump will actually do something worthwhile in Detroit or Michigan. This constant bullshit you guys pull, you're becoming the fascists, or if you're not already the fascists. You know, I describe it like this. Somebody says, oh, we've got this person coming to talk to you. I don't know, you've got a friend coming over, 2-year-old, 3-year-old. Oh, we've got your friend coming over to play today, and I don't like him anymore. Well, he's still coming over to play with you. I don't want to play with him. He doesn't like the same cartoons as me. Throws a big temper tantrum, shits in their hands, throws it all over the wall, and then turns to the parents and go, see, I told you. I told you I did. And then get away with it. Reality sucks. Eventually Trump, as much as I don't think he's a particularly good politician or he doesn't have a plan, you guys keep doing this in universities and rioting all over the streets, man. He's the kind of dude who will call the National Guard on you. And I don't think there'd be too many people opposed to that idea. And to the leftists here in Australia, think about this for a second. We don't have a National Guard. In fact, we don't have the amendment, which means that our military can't intervene. Just think about that for a second. You're not in charge of anything. You don't have power over anything except for voting once every 4 years or peaceably submitting your complaint to the Parliament. And what we saw on the 26th was bullshit. You know, Adelaide, Sydney, Melbourne all went up and ended up in these big riots and shit. Who do you think you're impressing? No one's looking at you guys right now going, yeah, you got some good valid points. Everyone's looking at you going, what a bunch of fucking toddlers screaming about nothing. Your time's up. Your time's done. Get over it. Come back to reality and let's just deal with the actual issues that are issues. Anyway, I'm the ranting Aussie. Fuck you, get fucking fuck off.